Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of this Albanian Let's Play. So we are just building up for to protect our country from the more than likely unavoidable Italian ultimatum that we are going to refuse. Our last brigades of 1938 are almost finished. Japan managed to win, as almost always. I think that in their finest hour they always win. The formation of Minkuku, followed by the expansion of Minkuku. Here it is. Don't know why don't they build the country immediately. Maybe some historian, someone with better historical background may answer that. Just it doesn't make much sense. One day they create Menkuku, the other day they expand it. Okay, back to the game. So these brigades are almost ready. As soon as they're ready, I'm going to switch our draft laws to 1 year draft, which is today or tomorrow. Yeah, tomorrow. That's great. Okay, I don't want these guys upgrading or reinforcing for now. It is 1 year draft because I'm going to automate production right now, because our neutrality will start to drop. I don't want to keep checking this screen every time. As our neutrality as our neutrality drops, we will save 0.30% of IC, because we have a regular brigade, which is our theater headquarters. So that might happen, so I don't want to have to check the production screen all the time. So let's continue. We are now building our second landing craft. Yeah, look at this. It was a 167, now it's at a 107. Okay, it's just we have to wait. Right now we have to wait to reach 70 national unity. Well, that's cool. Okay, I'm gonna risk it. 3% is pretty big. Losing 10, gaining 3% and losing 10% money is a chance that I will have to take. This is granted. This isn't. Oh well, didn't work out. Back to manual. Okay. Actually, I'm going to prioritize production. Like I said, I'm just waiting for the 3 year draft to be able to start to enable it, and then start producing training officers. We need a 17 unity for this, and will give us plus 25% in officer recruitment. Right now, every point of leadership that we assign to officers, we will recruit less 25% of them. So this is actually an increase in 50% of officers per leadership point. And Austria has been next. but we will only be able to enact the 3-year draft dangerously low to the dangerously close to the Italian ultimatum, and currently we only have 4 officers, so our brigades are 0 organization. Oh, 0.027, that's cool. No, we are at 0 from 0.027 possible organization. Okay, light artillery advance. I'm gonna give it priority again. By the way, I'm going to prioritize the operation level organization, and I was almost forgetting, I need agriculture. So this comes first, second. That's okay. Not many complex decisions with so few leadership. I really need this tech because my army is very small and I need it to be able to attack as soon as possible. Our efficiency should be up to date or almost up to date. Yeah, using 38 and we're researching the tech of 1938. She's great. Well, the Republicans seem doomed. Okay, our first landing craft is ready. This is a huge event for Albania, the first vessel of the Albanian fleet. Check production. Looks good. So the refining efficiency, yeah, it's okay. It's always good to have more fuel. Accept. So Republican Spain is going to lose Madrid. When that happens, yeah, Guadalajara is gone. When that happens, they will surrender. Another infantry tech. I'm gonna give it priority over the doctrines. What do you want? Okay. This is very amusing. A major offers me one small deal, the next day cancels it. Another small arms advance, which is great. We are now almost up to date. Gonna give it priority. Should give priority to light artillery. Okay, operation level organization will be researching time. There you have it. Nationalist Spain and ex-Republic, the Republicans, as usual. So December of 38 we will have our second landing craft. Okay, thanks, I accept it. I accept. After this landing craft is ready, it's time for upgrades. Upgrades and reinforcements. We are now at 936 of neutrality. Agriculture advance, great, it's now up to date. Really need that. Infantry support weapons. Really has priority over mass assaults. So this won't go any faster. We have to wait. But I believe we will still see a war, at least with Italy in this episode. Probably a phony war. We'll see. Just a cup of water. Treaty of Munich. So the Czechs just lost all of their territories bordering Germany. They accept this 100% of all games, but they might not accept the second demand for unconditional surrender and annexation, of course. I hope they accept, or this let's play will end prematurely. This is going to be a close call, but I really want to be training officers with 3-year draft and not with 1-year draft. So pretty soon our light artillery will be up to date, along with small arms, industrial efficiency. Here it is. It's finally up to date. So with a little bit of help from the, if I recall correctly, from the British, with anti-tank, infantry anti-tank, we will have our infantry in a pretty good shape by 1939. Our spies, we are about to need more spies. Small arms, great, it's now up to date, if only for a few days, weeks. We need a light artillery, because when we attack, light artillery will be very important, because it improves the toughness. Here it is, the toughness of our infantry. Top of the queue. It will be up to date when we go to war. Sorry, I made a mistake. This will be up to date for over a year. We're still in 1938. My mistake. Our second landing craft is ready. I'll keep building landing crafts because I don't think we have the manpower. Yeah, we have 47 manpower and we need 41 to mobilize. A third landing craft will be hugely useful for us because it will enhance the survivability of the landing crafts when dealing with hostile navies, because the landing craft actually has sea defense, very little, but it has one sea defense and one air defense, while the transports don't have a sea defense. We're already in 1939. Let me check if you have better ministers here. Nope. Okay, it's maybe time to switch to counter spying to help kill enemy spies. Okay, nothing useful, no one useful here. So let's continue. I really hope I can enable 3-year draft very soon. When that happens, I will put everything or almost everything into officers. Operation level organization. Okay, it's now ahead of time, gonna cancel it. I want a 3-year draft. This is too risky. Because these brigades still have to gain organization. If the Italians sense that I'm weak, they will attack me. No doubt about it. Okay, I'm going to start giving priority to upgrades. I'm going to switch these to specialist training. And finally allow these brigades to reinforce and upgrade. Okay, we are about to be able to... Here it is. Everything will go into officers now. We'll see. Let me check. So infantry support weapons, I definitely want it. So everything but 1 point is going into officers. It should rise pretty quickly because we don't have. Well, we already have that. Everything is going to do officers now. It shouldn't take very long for us to reach a decent officer ratio. Let me check our neutrality, 8.93. Okay, I'm going to prioritize reinforcements. Here it is, the Italian ultimatum. Germany just annexed Czechoslovakia, which is great. Well, lots of pop-ups, and we are in pretty bad shape to deal with the Italians, but we'll see what happens. We are at war now. Should be able to hold, hopefully. Okay, we can now recruit much more officers. Let's see if they attack me immediately. If they do, I'm screwed. Okay, total economic mobilization. I was forgetting about that. Prioritize reinforcements. No, I'm gonna prioritize upgrades now. France is already mobilizing. South Africa joined the Allies. And if the Italians don't attack me in the next week, they're screwed. Okay, we are already being attacked. Yeah, they're attacking my landing crafts. Get away, please. Okay, we made it. Just in case, I'm going to create a corps and an army, because we are at war, and an army group. No big deal. So our highest ranking officer will go to the army group. Our highest skill officer. Which is this guy? No, we have a better one. Okay, but that level 2 is enough. I need these guys, very good guys, to fight in the divisions also. Okay, our officer ratio dropped a bit, but the organization will improve because of this skill 1 leader. So we just have to wait. When we reinforce, I'm going to start researching again and leave something into officers to reach 140. And the Italians didn't attack me, which is great. Okay, time to continue our research. Okay, infantry support weapons as priority, of course. Yeah, no, because it's ahead of time. Okay, let's continue. Hungary just joined the Axis. And the Italians don't attack, which is great. If they did, our manpower is so low that we would be screwed. We couldn't possibly reinforce. Our landing crafts are safely in the Black Sea. They don't patrol that area. Italy just joined the Axis. mass assault, great. I'm gonna keep researching it. You're now gaining manpower at 1 per month. Another cav tech. Let me see when the third. Yeah, this is great. We have 3 landing crafts. Will make my life much easier. And our infantry is almost up to date, as we can see. We only need light artillery that will arrive in August. The anti-tanks, it's not really needed early on because we won't be fighting against tanks. Be fighting against minor countries. So this is a phony war with the Italians. They don't invade us, which is great. And World War II is about to start because the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact has been signed. Of September, as usual, we will have a war. Okay, another tech, whatever. I believe I'm going to be able to build almost up-to-date techs if I want to do that, given the number of techs that I've managed to steal from the French and the British. Well, I cannot afford to gain 1 descent right now. 5% leadership won't do me much good for only... No. I'm going with this. I need the production. Light artillery, which is great. So this is already ahead of time. Let's build more, let's train more officers. Okay, that's it. Yeah. If I had more leadership, I would be researching a bit ahead of time. Okay. At least the soft attack. And World War II just started. Everyone is mobilizing. This Germany has decided blitzkrieg. And our episode is nearing its end. But we'll probably be able to see and Poland is invading, was counter-attacking but was brief. Battleship tech. Okay, it's now time to forget about the UK, because once the war starts, their counter-spying becomes much tougher. So I will keep tech stealing while our spies last there. When they all die, I will simply give up for now. Everyone is joining the allies. Okay, I need a couple of spies. What's going on? Maybe I should kill their spies first. leave it 1 week or 2 like that. Okay, you already have 2 spies. Gonna give a pathetic low leadership to spies, but for France is probably enough. Okay, Germany just conquered Poland. Sorry for not showing it. And our time is almost up. Soviet Union just reclaimed the provinces from Poland that they signed with the Germans during the Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact. Germany just declared war on Denmark, and with this parliamentary scandal, which I absolutely was not needing, we'll end this episode. So thank you for watching and take care. In the next episode we will start our expansion.